Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I'm Eli, but let's not waste any time. I've got a special guest here, one that doesn't get a lot of screen time with us because he's busy doing other things. It's Adam It's Adam McManus, everyone. Adam, how are you?
We back. You know, house stores. Oh, handshake. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was going to shake your hand. Adam, let's cut right to the chase. A lot of people don't know you very well because let's be honest, you don't spend a lot of time on this podcast.
Originally, at the beginning, I did, so go back and watch earlier episodes.
Well, I think this could be a good time to reintroduce you to some people. So let's start with an easy softball question. Okay. Adam, what are your thoughts on Roe v. Wade? Let's not answer that. Okay. Actually, for the love of God, don't answer that.
It is a court case.
It is indeed a court. I'm just kidding. Please don't answer that. We like having this show. But Adam, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty solid. Went and bought a bunch of fireworks. Ivy's family's having their firework event tonight with some families from the church, so we're doing that. Was making my food before I came here. Oh, that's what I was going to talk to you about. So every week I meal prep. Pretty responsible, if you ask me.
You taking care of the diet?
Yeah,
because your body is a temple.
Yeah, body's a temple. You got to watch what you put in it. So I was making some Mexican food to take for the week, Mexican casserole, and cutting up a habanero pepper. Tasted it. I was like, oh, this isn't that hot. And then forgot about the pepper. Forgot about the juices on the pepper. Pulled my pizza out of the oven that I made. Well, DiGiorno's made, and I just heated it up. And I was like, this pizza's a little spicy. Wipe my mouth, and then now from like here to here, it just burns. So it was pretty red. Put some lotion on it, but it was pretty rough. It's a rough time right now. Battling through it.
You wouldn't recommend it to some of the viewers out there?
No, habanero juice actually burns. So no bueno.
In terms of safety, what would you recommend that the viewers do to avoid a similar situation such as yours?
Probably like a hazmat suit and let the trained professionals cut
full on Breaking Bad hazmat suit.
Yeah, but it's just like you're cooking meth, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Same protocols.
Yeah, so just get out, your meth cooking handbook and then just follow the same procedures. Yeah. But speaking of burning, I burned a lot yesterday out in the sun. I decided that I needed to even out the farmer's tan that I got going.
Nice.
So I went and tanned for like 45 minutes, no sunscreen, came back inside the house, and let's just say I'm Larry the Lobster in the chest area. So it's not feeling too good.
No bueno.
No bueno, that's for sure.
Just went no sunscreen. That's a bold move.
I mean, I just think that I'm, better than the sun. I just thought that, I'm too good to burn. But
who won that?
The sun.
Actually, surprisingly, on July 4th, I was at Grant's house. I was in his pool for a while. Forgot about sunscreen. It was overcast, but I've burned in overcast before because I look like a ghost.
Yeah.
And I got some sun up here. I took this off, and it looked like I had a white T-shirt on. I got the farmer's tan going with work. Mm-hmm. And so, surprisingly, did not get burned on July 4th.
Okay.
That's got a little bit of tan going.
That's good. This is our first episode after the 4th of July. Adam, how was your Independence Day?
It was good. You see I'm going to say it was actually not that good. Joey Chestnut did not compete.
Oh,
so we have a Mickey Mouse winner, and this just isn't American if Joey Chestnut's not pounding hot dogs.
Yeah, what was so? As far as I can understand, I'm getting this information from my sports reporter at the station. He covered the hot dog eating contest.
Okay,
and he said that Joey Chestnut did not compete because he signed with a vegan hot dog company.
Yeah, I mean this is kind of on Joey Chestnut too. Like, why are you signing with a vegan hot dog company? So I can't really defend him there, but also, he probably hasn't made much money in his career, and he's the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs of all time. Just of all time. Put him up there with Babe Ruth, MJ.
Yep.
Not LeBron because he's not the GOAT. And Tom Brady.
I hurt some feelings there.
And then there's Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut's right up there. But I was confused because when he signed with the vegan hot dog eating company, I thought he was going to be eating vegan hot dogs during his competition. But it turns out he's just eating regular dogs, but signs with a vegan company. Oh,
during the one he's doing in like Labor Day weekend?
Yeah.
He's just eating regular hot dogs?
Right. Regular old hot dogs at this, like they had like a separate, the vegan hot dog company had a separate hot dog eating contest, and he ate the regular dogs then. So I was like, okay, it might have been a little bit overkill to ban him from the competition then.
Well, Nathan's was saying he wasn't actually banned. I don't really know.
They're like walking back
Yeah,
on the
it's
ban.
probably like, ooh, this wasn't a good idea.
Because you're banning your golden goose. People tune in for Joey Chestnut, and you're banning him.
Either way, whether it's Nathan's or Joey just decide not to do it, whoever's responsible, they're the issue. They're the un-American patriot.
Yeah.
They took Independence Day from all of us.
Well, all things considered, I think we still had a pretty good Independence.
No, because Joey Chestnut wasn't there.
It just ruined the day for you, didn't it?
Ruined the day. It was just done. Pack it up, go home.
Yeah.
No, otherwise it was pretty good. I had some hot dogs myself.
Yeah.
And then swam. Got to see stuff blow up in the night sky.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good day.
It was a pretty good. Me, myself, I was in Dayton for the first half of the day doing a little story. I was going from festival to festival,
Okay.
sampling a lot of free food. It was very, very laborious. And then I got to come back home for the evening, and we actually watched fireworks together. So
We did.
it was nice to catch up with you, Grant, and Caden. Caden actually took my place on the most recent episode of I'm No Genius, and he walks around like his crap don't stink, basically.
Yeah.
He thinks he's better than me now, and I'm here to squash those allegations.
Well, Caden's a pretty good golfer, so that just his head gets a little too big.
I didn't
It's all
say
right.
anything about golf. I know he's better than
No,
golf.
no.
at me.
If you're a good
Like,
golfer, you can just walk around like you own the place.
Yeah, look at John Daly.
Yeah.
That's
And
a very good point.
Caden's gonna be a pretty good golfer. He shot a 74 on a pretty tough course the other day,
Yeah.
and I think he cheated. We played wiffle ball golf with him, or bucket golf.
Mm-hmm.
He had a hybrid. All of us had 9 in pitching wedges, and I'm gonna say his win in bucket golf doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It's a Mickey Mouse.
He
win?
had a hybrid. We had 9s in pitching wedges. So I call Caden. Caden, if you're listening, rematch bucket golf. Both of us use 9s. We'll see what happens then. Put
If-
your little hybrid away.
If you had equal equipment, do you think you would have fared better?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I think the entire field would agree that we deserve a rematch versus Caden.
Yeah. Adam, we're recording this episode on a Sunday,
We are.
and the viewers know, the millions of them know, we release these episodes on Monday morning at 7 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So we are very much procrastinating this episode, but we're getting it done. That's the main thing.
We'll get it done.
How is your Sunday going?
It's not too bad. Woke up, went to church. Normally I teach Sunday school, but I didn't have to this week.
Wait, you teach Sunday school?
Yeah, I've taught Sunday school since sophomore year.
There are people that allow you
Yes.
to be in charge of children.
Yes.
Who are these people?
People. My class is pretty fun, I think.
I'm sure it's fun for you.
And like before class, we have like a gym at New Hope. And
That's where you go to New Hope now?
well, the church is Heritage. It's just New Hope and Heritage.
Oh my gosh. Are we splitting hairs here?
Yeah, we're splitting hairs.
Come on, dude.
It's the same but different.
It's been New Hope for me.
No, it's the same but different, Eli.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Anyways, but I get to hoop against the kids, play a little 10-touch football, a little
Adam-
9-square action in the air,
Adam gets to relive his 5th grade glory
Yeah.
days
pretty much.
back when he was maybe top 3 best basketball players in our school.
No, I was the best quarterback in the
You were definitely the best quarterback.
best quarterback at recess, just saying.
But you were a champion in knockout several times over.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
And emotions got high during then. We've had some friendships destroyed over those games.
Yeah, knockout was a pretty rough time. Oh, the best part about this, sometimes like they have preteens at night because I do the preteens,
Yeah.
and I'll go to that sometimes, and they'll have dodgeball, or we'll have like little preteen retreats, and we go play dodgeball, and I just get to pelt kids
Yeah.
with the dodgeball.
You sound like
In the name of Jesus,
yes,
this is all for Jesus.
There is there's a larger lesson here at play,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And speaking of lessons, you taught Sunday school this morning.
No, I didn't.
You didn't teach Sunday school this
This
morning.
is like the first week we've had off in a while because normally it's every week,
Yeah.
but in the summers it's very slow, so it's every other week.
Gotcha.
My partner takes over.
So did you teach last week?
Yes.
What did you teach? What was the lesson last week? What did you guys learn?
So last week, I'll tell you some activities we did.
Okay, yes.
We did a magic trick. So we put a paper ball.
Did you do a magic trick?
Oh, I did the magic trick.
Okay.
Put a paper ball in a plastic cup. Put it in the cup, and then just went into a bucket of water. Whoosh, pulled it out. Paper ball was dry.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you like to reveal how you did this magic trick, or would a good magician never reveal his secrets?
Good magician would never reveal, but if you just look at it, it's basic science.
Yeah.
But they are 4th and 5th grade.
Okay.
Still blew their minds.
Right.
All 2 of them that were in there.
Because kids are easily fooled.
Yeah.
And as a man of God, you enjoy fooling kids.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Please continue.
And then what did we do after that? We did a little activity page worksheet. For the main lesson, we watched, what is it called?
VeggieTales?
Nope, the So-and-So Show. That's what it's called.
The So-and-So Show.
It's kind of like a talk show, but like a Bible talk show for kids. It's actually,
Talk shows are such a waste of time.
I actually enjoy it. It's pretty funny.
Podcasts are a waste of time,
yeah,
too.
podcasts.
Yeah.
If you podcast, you're kind of weird. If you listen to podcasts, you're also kind of strange.
Yeah. Seriously, just get a life.
So that's pretty much what my Sunday school looks like. You know, just break out in small groups, do some activities.
Good. And any specific passages you guys are diving into as of late?
Let's see. This is very bad that I forgot our monthly.
Well,
Every month we have a monthly theme and a monthly verse.
yeah.
And I'm absolutely drawing a blank on it, but
That's okay.
we'll be prepped for next week.
Well, good. Yeah.
We'll be prepped for next
it's
week.
only important that you know what to teach in the moment.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. For me personally, we went to church this morning. I took my sister and my grandma because my family is out of town at my younger brother's last AAU tournament of his life. So we're having a rager here tomorrow night. You be here or be square. But anyways, at church this morning, we got into the book of Exodus.
Okay.
And I don't know if our viewers at home have read the book of Exodus.
Pretty cool book.
It's probably the most metal book in the Bible. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Revelations is pretty. There's some,
Well, yeah.
there's some parts
Revelations
where they just go at it.
Yeah,
But Exodus is pretty cool.
yeah. Revelation is a whole different breed. But Exodus is like, you get the burning bush, you get the Red Sea, you get the 10 Commandments, you get all that stuff. Like
We talked about the 10 Commandments too
Yeah.
today a little bit. We were talking about freedom and freedom in America and about how freedom, even with freedom, you have rules or you just have chaos. We
Yeah.
were talking about Israelites and the golden calf. And Moses came down and was like, yo, this ain't going to work. And he's like, who wants to follow our God? And then they chose sides and then he just like destroy them.
Yep.
And it destroyed everybody else. I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Hyped.
See, that's what we're talking about. Moses is a guy who gets stuff done.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen the movie The Prince of Egypt?
No.
It's a DreamWorks movie from like the late 90s. It's like one of the first movies that they ever did. This is before Shrek and everything.
Oh, okay.
And it's about the book of Exodus. It's about Moses and everything. And at the end of the movie, the Israelites, they escape from Egypt. And Moses, he comes down with the 10 Commandments. And then the movie just cuts to black.
Okay.
And that's it. And I saw a TikTok where one kid was like, what happens after that? And like the mom and dad, they're just like, don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Bad stuff.
Bad stuff happened. But Adam, I said this before, but people don't know who you are.
Okay.
People are genuinely confused as to who you are as a human being. So I think we should take this opportunity to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
So your name is Adam McManus,
Pretty sure.
as far as you know.
As far as I know. I
And-
could have been lied to. I don't know.
Maybe. And your people hail from Ireland.
Yes, I have some Irish blood on, I think, both sides of my family.
Yeah.
If you look at my dad, he's definitely Irish. Red hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
McManus is an Irish name.
He looks like a full-size leprechaun,
Yeah.
basically.
And
So,
I think my mom has a little bit of English in her church.
Yeah.
Sounds English.
oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Like British, I guess, would it be?
Church.
Yeah.
Church.
Got a little bit of Native American, so. All over the place.
You're from all over.
Oh, I'm like
Yeah.
164th Native American, so I'm
Yeah.
basically Native American.
Your people mainly from Ireland with the name McManus.
Yeah.
Which, us being ignorant young fellows, we call you the potato eater of the group.
Well, actually, they're known for not eating potatoes because of
The
yeah.
potato famine.
Yeah.
But if they were available,
Yeah, they would eat them.
I'm sure they would eat them. Yeah, for sure. And your theme song is Shipping Up to Boston.
Yeah, whenever I'm boxing. Also, undefeated boxing champ.
Yeah, we here at I'm No Genius, we don't believe in violence, but we frequently have boxing matches whenever we get together,
Yes.
and it's not like a planned sort of thing. It's just like a spur of the moment. Hey, I would like to punch you very hard in the face, and it just happens. And Adam's walk-up song is Shipping Up to Boston.
Yes.
by the drop kick something.
I don't know.
It's
I only listened about 45 seconds of the song, and then the song was just like, no.
Adam only listens to about 25 seconds of it, and
Yep.
then he just kind of blacks out, and then he wakes up, and there's just people that are dead around him. But
Yeah.
he feels fine. He's
we
getting
haven't had
over
one of
it.
those matches in a while.
Oh, I'm not going to give you any ideas. I'm not saying we should have one.
We should have a I'm No Genius Rumble or something like that.
I mean, Cam did say that me and Alexa need to have a boxing match
Oh, yes. I agree.
because we've been beefing for a while.
I think you should.
You think we should?
Although pictures came out, Alexa and Braden might need to settle it. You see those pictures on Instagram?
Well, I know for a fact that Braden is not starting any sort of fight. It's definitely Alexa that's starting it. So,
Or Braden.
common denominator, maybe? I don't know.
We love Braden.
Yeah, we do love Braden. Adam, Irish, born from Ireland, escaped here when you were just a young lad.
Yep.
We met each other in second grade,
We did, didn't we?
Miss Campbell's class.
Yep. Miss Campbell, we had Josh Denton in there. Who else do we have in there?
That was it. We
Was
were
it
the
just-
only. It was just us three. Everyone else was in Mrs. Klein's class.
Ah, yeah. I remember we made those little eraser contraptions.
Yeah.
You get like the pink ones and all the different color ones. You make like cars and
Oh yeah.
battleships out of it.
I still remember Miss Campbell's class because I get secondhand embarrassment, or I just get post traumatic stress really from this comment that I made when we were talking about ecosystems and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they had a picture of like plains, like basically like cornfields basically, or
Okay.
like just big fields and everything. And there was a windmill in the middle of the field. And I knew that there was a windmill at East Middle School. And I didn't know what we were talking about. I was kind of tuning everything out. And we were talking about like, oh yeah, fields, plants and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, there's one of those just down the road. And they thought I was talking about the field. And they're just like, yeah, there is. I was like, oh yeah, really tall, really, really tall. And she was just like, everyone just kind of looked at me. And I was very embarrassed because I didn't know what we were talking about, but I just wanted to contribute to the conversation.
I must say, if you're worried about it, I don't remember that.
Well, okay.
I don't remember anything from the class other than you, Josh, and little racer things.
Yeah,
So I'm sure everyone's forgotten about it.
I'm sure.
And every time I brought up, because we went to Niagara Falls and I had a pack of pencils, said Canada, we always have pencil sharpening,
Yeah.
like every Monday, I think. Every time I brought it up, she'd say, oh, Canada, like every single time. And I always remember that. I don't know why, but hopefully Miss Campbell's doing
It's
good.
those
I liked her.
it's those small moments that are just burned
Yeah.
into your brain forever. And speaking of moments that are burned into your brain forever, let's flash forward to 6th grade where in our English class
I was bullied, harassed.
I was going to set the stage.
No,
So you-
Mom, no. This was a perpetrator as well.
Well,
I was attacked from the teacher.
you were not attacked, okay?
I was attacked.
By whom?
It spanned from just our class to other classes eventually.
Yeah.
So, set the stage.
Please.
The teacher was Miss Russell, our good friend Connor's mom, who I'm still good friends with Connor.
Very lovely woman.
Yes, and I've seen Miss Russell recently. But I think she still has the book with all the papers we gave her. But she had a word of the day. We had a worksheet we had to do every day, and there was a word of the day, and you had to answer questions about it, whatever, and then write a little sentence. And it started off with Camden wrote a sentence, I don't know, something about me, and then
It was like incompetent or something,
Yeah, it was-
or like insecure, or
something like that.
yeah.
Somehow, like, he made a joke about me to it, and I think maybe I fired one back the next day, and then it just turned into a war, and I got outnumbered quick.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, the entire class, people I didn't even talk to, were chiming in on the conversation, and then I heard from, like, other classes, they heard about it, so when they would get there, they would write about me in it, and I was just getting attacked from all aspects, and some of the words felt very intentional that she pulled. I was like, there's no way these are just accidental words.
Yeah, because I think the worksheets that she gave us were from like a book, and like she would skip around from
She
would skip around from like week to week, and like, oh yeah, this one is setting up
Had to.
easy softball. But yeah, we frequently mocked and ridiculed Adam with a word of the day,
Permanent brain damage.
and for us, it just seemed like it was really good fun. And it was just like really funny to watch your reactions and everything. But it got so bad that a lot of the people in the class, they came back around.
True.
And they tried to defend you.
Yes.
Like they just like they thought we were actually bullying you.
I think some people probably did think that it was serious. And even if it was serious, I wouldn't have cared anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. But some people I think started feeling bad.
Yeah.
But-
they started to feel bad for
Yeah.
you, and they started to use the word of the days to attack like Cam or
Yes.
me or Colin. Which, by the way, I don't know how we all ended up in the same
That
class.
was it was like Cam,
It was a terrible
Jack,
decision.
me, you, Colin.
Yeah.
Grant was Grant in there? No, he was in Gold Block.
Oh yeah, Grant was in Gold Block. He
Yeah.
was far too good for us.
No, Gold Block was where the losers were.
Yeah,
Blue Block was better.
Blue Block was indeed better.
But we did keep all the papers. Well, some of us did in 8th grade.
Yeah.
I think 8th grade we made a book and gave it to Miss Russell. She still has it somewhere. She's retired now, but she still has it.
I have to hand that to Cam because Cam, I mean, you know how Cam is. He's very particular about sorts of things. He doesn't like to use electronics for a lot of stuff. He likes to put stuff down on pen and paper, and he keeps a lot of papers too. So like he kept all of the worksheets that we did to make fun of Adam, and he also kept our like group handbook that we made back in like 5th grade. He still has a copy. He still has a copy of that. And
He's a strange creature.
yeah, and I guarantee you that all the rules we made when we were 11 years old, we've broken all of them, every single one of them by now.
Probably need to bust out that handbook someday.
Yeah, just to see if we're failing our younger selves or not. But yeah, Adam, I'm sorry that we traumatized you so much, and
It's not okay, but
it's not okay. Well, I'm going to apologize anyways.
not accepted. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll cancel you. It's gonna come back.
Well, it seems that you've turned out quite okay.
Yeah, I think so.
But, you know, like middle school, how was the rest of middle school, even though it didn't get off to a good start for you?
I think great. I actually really missed school. Like, not like the school aspect of it.
The social aspect
Yeah,
of
but
it.
just
Yep.
coming in every day, seeing the boys, playing sports,
Yeah.
going to hang out every day. Now it's like you're in Dayton. He's in Marysville now. And then Cam's always been around here, but he's busy with basketball and school. And then I've been busy with work. And then the rest of them are down there at OU, so it's kind of hard to see them all the time.
Yeah.
So it's just different. I miss everyone being here and seeing them every day. We really did take that for granted.
We did.
I think we knew we were going to miss it, but we also still.
I mean, it's true. Like kids, don't take school for granted. You'll see your friends every single day, get to hang out with them. It's really awesome. But I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, Cam talks about this all the time. We still keep in touch.
Yeah.
Like we still talk to each other every single day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of friend groups from high school that don't do that.
I think we've done a pretty good job because if we text each other every day, pretty much. Someone sends something dumb in the group chat, and
Yeah.
I asked for a serious response in the group chat, and so Ivy was doing the wedding page or whatever, and she needed pictures and little blurbs about the groomsmen, and she's like, just ask your friends. I said, Ivy, I'm gonna have to do this when I'm around them, and I can actually make them do this because there is not gonna be a single serious response.
Yeah.
And like I said, there was not a single serious response.
You should have texted. I'm not gonna. It would have been more work, but you should have texted us individually.
Oh yeah.
Don't let us feed off of each other and try and get laughs.
And we'll get the pictures and the sentences we need, but I was like, Ivy, I know my friends. This is not going to work out well.
Yeah. So Adam, you made it through high school and you didn't go to college, did you?
No, sir. Thought about it. Had some opportunities, but then I was like, well, job shadowed during COVID, and I did some job shadowing. I feel like I hear an echo. Maybe it's just me. Just me.
You think you hear?
Never mind.
Adam's not wearing headphones, so I don't know.
I
don't know what he's talking about.
I thought I heard my voice. I don't know. Maybe I did.
There's no echo, Adam.
Anyways,
it's just you.
Did some job shadowing. I job shadowed in the Carpenters Union at Elford. My dad was actually a carpenter, and it was always like, "Hey, you need to do this." I was like, "No, no, 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 no."
Don't wanna. No.
He forced me to go job shadow, and soon enough, I was like, I got home first day. I was like, that was awesome. I want to do that. And now here I am. Fast forward 3 years, August 3rd.
Yeah.
August 3rd will be 3 years since I start. No. Yes, 3 years? Yes. Yeah.
Will it be 3
It'll
years?
be 3 years.
Wow.
Feels like longer. It's going good. Doing pretty well, I'd say. Got a lot of skills. Done some pretty cool stuff. Built some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I like heights now. Before I was scared of heights. Now I'm like,
You like being up in high places?
I want the most sketchiest thing possible. Give it to me.
Adam wants to live on the wild side.
Oh
of
yeah,
life.
like at the convention center in Columbus, like there's those big like ballrooms.
Yeah.
So like the ceilings are about 40 feet up, and they're suspended from like these big old wires. They're
Yeah.
called cloud ceilings. They float, and I had to army crawl up there and fix some stuff one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was standing on studs about that far apart.
Yeah.
This is probably an OSHA violation. I probably can't even share this.
Probably not.
And I was
dude.
walking across, and if you step off, you step through drywall, and drywall, you go down to the floor.
Yeah.
And that just got me excited. I loved every bit of that. Like, that stuff just makes me excited now. Yes.
You get excited by the danger.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
And I get to use big tools, make loud noises, throw sparks now.
Yeah. And Adam's like, I want to squash the notion or the perception that Adam, he didn't go to college, so he's not as learned as the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm an educated.
He's got the smarts. He's got the brains. He can be very intelligent when he wants to be. Just most of the time he chooses to not be intelligent.
Oh, I'm a genius, actually.
Oh, you are a genius.
I'm a genius.
He is a genius.
I'm a genius. That's why I'm not on this.
That's a clip right there.
That's why I'm not on this show very much, because it's called I'm No Genius, but I am the genius.
We're just a bunch of incompetent fools, aren't we?
Yeah. No, you guys.
Oh yeah,
I'm a genius.
Not you. You choose to separate yourself from us, which is probably for the best, honestly. That's good.
Anyway, back to what you were saying.
I was saying that you have been in the trade union for a while. You've been working your job for coming up on 3 years. I just started my full-time job. As of right now, you and I are the only full-time employees in the group, and we're still finding time to do this, which is very cool.
Yeah. Just wait till you next April come around and you figure out taxes, and you're like, holy cow.
When I figure out taxes.
Oh no! Just wait till you see the number. It's like they've taken how much from me?
Yeah.
Like, this is highway robbery.
Yeah.
We went to war over 2% T-tax,
We did, didn't we?
and here we are, 30% of your income.
All gone. Unbelievable.
We won't get into the actual politics of the
yeah.
taxes, but it's okay.
No, please share them.
Oh, you want my actual opinion?
No, I don't actually. But what I'm trying to say, Adam, is that you've been doing this adult thing for 3 years. Do you feel that you are doing a good job of being an adult?
I guess. I don't know. I just don't really feel like an adult yet. Still at home. Close on the house next Monday. Next Monday we close on the house.
Can you believe that? You're going to be a
Crazy.
homeowner
I feel
before
like
the age of 22.
I'll feel like an adult probably more when I get a house. It's still kind of weird thinking of house. We went house shopping yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, me and Ivy did. IKEA.
I don't know about IKEA. I don't know about IKEA, man.
Rough time in IKEA yesterday. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Got some Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You know where I bought all my furniture for my apartment?
Where?
Amazon.
See, we're looking at that because we were looking at like couches.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's for the whole set. That's not bad. And Ivy's like, no.
I bought a bed frame for like $30.
There you go.
I bought a dresser for like $50.
Okay.
I ended up furnishing my entire apartment for maybe like $500.
Okay.
$600. It was a freaking steal.
We'll have to check Amazon.
You got to check Amazon they've got some very nice beds that they're like those like new technology. They don't use like springs or whatever, but they like roll up.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
basically you unroll them and then they kind of like inflate.
I've seen those. I just got a bed a couple years ago, so my bed's fine. But
yeah.
I guess you're supposed to have a headboard and a footboard
Yeah,
or whatever.
I don't know about headboard.
I just have a frame.
I have
and
a
I
wall.
guess that's not good enough. Whenever you get married, you need actual stuff that looks cute and matches.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. So that's why we were shopping for new stuff yesterday.
You're prioritizing form over function. Okay.
I'm like, who's gonna see it? Who's gonna see it?
That's
okay. Close your eyes.
Yeah, I thought about that recently. As kids, like whenever we'd have like friends over or something like that, moms and dads, they would say, "Go clean your room."
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just like, they're not going to be hanging out in my room. Like, why do I have to clean that? They said you have to. I was like, okay, then that's that. I'll be cleaning my room.
It was probably just to get us out of the way
Yeah,
and stop making a mess down here,
right.
as opposed to more of it was getting your room clean. It was just keeping you occupied so they could do
Yeah.
the actual cleaning.
For real.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, side note, I'm talking about kids. So,
Duh.
once no.
Whoa.
No, no, baby Adams. The world cannot handle baby Adam.
People, I didn't know where that was going. I'm sorry.
So we know some people who have had kids, like Ivy's nephew, which is going to be my nephew now, and then family friends just had a baby.
Yeah.
And so we were in an aisle, and I still eat baby food every day. That goes back to high school.
Wait, what?
So I had a stomach infection in high school for like 9 months.
You did? When?
Junior year. Like
Maybe I'm not as good a friend as I think.
No.
I am.
I kept it for people.
Oh, really?
Fall of junior year, like every time I ate, I had to be careful what I ate because I'd throw it back up.
Oh, wow.
Almost every single time, or I'd feel like I was going to get sick. For like 9 months. And so it finally figured out. I did a stomach scope, and
On yourself?
no, they did it. On
Oh, you said you did a stomach
sorry.
scope. I was-
And there was
yeah, I
an
performed a self-evaluation.
Just stuck it down in there.
Yeah.
But there was an infection, gave me antibiotics, cleared it up. It was fine. But while I had it, we were going to baseball tournaments in the mornings, and I wasn't eating anything, and I'd feel really weak. So the only thing I could eat and hold down was baby food.
Baby food.
So I just got used to eating baby food, and now I just take it every day in my lunch, and I eat it for breakfast every morning. So that's a side note. But we were in the baby food aisle getting baby food for me, and I get as fast as I can because Ivy always makes me feel bad, like I'm stealing from the babies. I'm like, well, if you wanted this flavor, you should have been born sooner so you can get here. And
it's
use
first
your
come,
own money.
first serve,
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's just what it is. But I was looking at the diapers. Diapers are so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, holy cow, I don't know how people afford to have kids. They have to eat. You have to keep them entertained. Take them to the doctor.
Diapers are expensive,
Yeah.
but the good news is you guys won't have to worry about that for a while, right?
I'm just going to get a dog and call it good.
Yeah.
A dog's basically a kid.
Well, I've always been kind of trepidatious with getting a dog because I don't want a Marley and me situation to happen. You get a dog, it's your world, and then you start to have kids, and then the dog becomes less a part of your world, and the dog dies.
So you just don't have kids.
So yeah, just take kids out of the equation.
No
You'll be much happier overall. But that's amazing. How's Ivy doing lately?
She's doing great.
We talked a little bit on the 4th of July, and it seems that she's a little overwhelmed with all the wedding planning.
I mean, it's pretty much done, I think.
It's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Is your share done?
Yeah, I was in charge of the honeymoon. I got that knocked out in a week.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Well, I didn't. Some travel agent in Hilliard got it knocked out in a week,
Okay.
but it was still
So you outsourced for your job.
Yeah. Like any good boss would do. Right. I'm done.
You have people to do that for you.
Yeah, I got people to do it for me. No, there's actually probably a little bit to do, more than I realized.
There's probably a little bit to do.
Yeah, she's pretty stressed. But it'll be all right.
Well, I guarantee you that it's going to be an amazing time, and your friends will make sure that you guys are taken care of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know. Ivy has picked out her bridesmaids, and you've picked out your groomsmen, but we haven't gotten a gift to.
Well, so I messaged this guy about it, and he sent me back
this guy,
because I got it on Etsy. I was like,
oh jeez,
thought Etsy was a good website. I don't know, but he just said it's coming.
That's it. It's on its way. It's on the way.
It should be there soon. I said, well, how soon is soon? Because soon was supposed to be like a week ago.
Yeah.
It's coming, though.
Did you pay for like special shipping, or was it just standard?
It was just standard.
Standard USPS?
Yeah. And Etsy knows about it, so they said if I don't get it, I'll get my money back. So I'm not really stressing.
Well, good.
Yeah.
And besides, like, do your groomsmen, do they know who they are?
Well, I haven't exactly got to talk to all of them yet. Because life is just busy.
Life is pretty busy, man.
And I thought you just waited like a couple months still, or else I already would have talked to people. And Ivy's like, no, you need to be talking to these guys about it.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought they just knew.
You just think we
Yeah,
you just thought like the groomsmen would show up and just be ready.
Yeah.
To be groomsmen.
So I forget who I haven't talked to yet, but I'm gonna talk to you if you're listening to this. You're gonna get a talking to.
Yeah, you're gonna get a special visit from.
Only probably like 3.
3 more that you need to talk to?
Yes.
Or 3 total?
3 more that I need to talk to.
Okay. How many total will you be having?
9.
9 groomsmen.
9.
That is a big party.
Yeah. Well, Ivy's family's big, so she
Yeah.
has 3 sisters.
Wow.
Then she has my sister.
Okay.
I guess those are automatic. They have to be in it.
Yeah, like me and Cam, we had this conversation where Cam was talking about in his future wedding that he's going to have to pick a lot of groomsmen because he's got 2 brothers, so that takes slots away from them, and then he's got all these friends because Cam's such a popular guy, I guess.
Yeah.
And so Ivy's popular as well, it seems.
Well, Ivy has 3 sisters and my sister, so that's 4.
Yeah.
And I don't have any brothers, but I have her brother. So then she has like 4. Sorry.
It's okay.
I think she had 4 or 5 people that had to be on it. So I was like, well, that's not a big deal because I got 7 with you guys.
Mhm.
So I had to find one more.
Yeah.
And it's her brother-in-law currently. She's a cool guy. We really get along.
Nice.
His only red flag, he likes soccer. Kind of red flag, but
Is he well, like there's we got some friends that like soccer as well.
yeah, it's just not very American.
Does he like soccer or does he like football?
He calls it soccer, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. But
Which, by the way, if you live in the United States, call it soccer.
I don't know if we can call it soccer until the United States men's team gets it together because they're kind of trash. But
Didn't we beat England not too long ago?
no, we tied them.
Okay. Still, that's good for us. That's progress.
I think that's the problem. We celebrate ties.
We do celebrate ties, don't we?
And ties is kind of like kissing your cousin, your hot cousin. It's not bad, but you shouldn't brag about it.
Yeah, and
You've never heard that saying
you probably
before?
shouldn't say your hot cousin either.
You've never watched Coach Kent Murphy?
Oh yeah,
Kids, go watch Coach Kent Murphy out there.
Kent Murphy showed up on my For You page on
Did he
TikTok
really?
not too long ago, and I think he was doing the one where he's talking about charging the mound.
Oh yeah,
I love that one. So
he has great sportsmanship advice and
Yeah.
baseball advice. So just go look him up on YouTube.
Coach Kent Murphy is actually the reason I stopped playing baseball because he did a video on right fielders. And he said, if you're under the age of 13 and you play right field, you're the worst baseball player on your team, and you should stop. And I did play right field on our travel team, so I was.
Coach Kent Murphy bullied you out of playing baseball.
He didn't bully me. He just informed me that my talents could be better utilized somewhere else.
That's hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
I followed another guy on Twitter, Coach. Oh, what's his name? Coach Casey? I don't know, but he's like, I don't know why my 13U team can't dip like the major leaguers.
Yeah.
Or 120 pitches a day isn't that bad. Just put some biofreeze on it, you'll be fine for the
Yep.
morning. Or I got ejected for drinking Busch Light in third baseline. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. He pushed some pretty funny things on there, and some people don't realize it's satire.
Yes.
Like in the comments, and they get really fired up and call him a terrible person, and he just eggs them on.
right.
And people in the comments like, you realize this is fake, right?
Yep.
Twitter it's an interesting place.
Yeah. Twitter. I feel like sarcasm in general is kind of lost on a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
When it comes to social media. Like there are some people out there that just think these guys are absolute
Yes.
morons and idiots, which we are in
Yeah.
some respects, but most of the time we are just joking.
well the problem is there are too many idiots out there to where they're not joking.
Yes.
Some people have no sense of humor, but some people also like, I've seen this before and they're not joking. So I can't really blame people too much, but sometimes it's just obvious.
Yeah. When in doubt, for this podcast in particular, I can't speak for other ones. When in doubt, if something we say offends you, just assume that we are ignorant
Yeah.
or idiots.
Unless it's Eli 100% meant it.
No, that's not true at all. Okay. I love all of God's creatures. Okay. And I'll fight you on that. These allegations,
Well, Cam, I don't know.
maybe not Cam.
Yeah.
But which is shocking because Cam's the one who's on this podcast the most out of everyone.
Yeah, Cam's the problem child.
He is,
Surprisingly.
isn't he?
Everyone thinks he's this good kid. He's the problem child on the podcast.
Well, because like when he's in front of like a professor or a teacher or a parental figure, he's all, oh, good old boy next door. And
I
then when
still
he's-
remember this in 4th grade, the first day of school. He brings in Miss Et. I think it was first day of school, maybe first week of school. He brings in Miss Et a box of chocolates, and he brought in all the teachers' box of chocolates, and I just hated this guy. I wanted to punch him in the face. And just a year before, I got to know him in 3rd grade, where he bullied me in 3rd grade.
Oh yeah,
He claims to have no memory of this.
he has. Yeah,
I don't know, but in 4th grade, I really wanted to punch him because he was bringing in chocolates and sucking up to the teachers. I was like, I
Yep.
really hate this guy. Sure enough, here we are.
Cam has no memory of the stuff that he does wrong.
Yeah.
Which is
Pretty convenient.
yeah, very convenient, I would say. But yeah, Adam, it's good that you are starting off strong in your adult life,
Yeah.
I think.
We're here.
Yeah.
Got
Are
a
you
house.
are you excited to be a married man?
Legally, I'm required to say yes.
Yeah, I was-
Yes, I am. She's a great woman.
Okay, Ivy, you can put the gun
Yep.
down now.
Yep.
We're good to go.
She actually listens, so I might get beat up. And if I get beat up,
Yeah.
it's because she heard this. So send help.
Yeah, Ivy was actually, I mean, she was the first female that we actually gave a microphone to
Yeah.
on the podcast, so it was a tremendous honor for her. And Cam asked me, what I felt about Ivy. I was like, I don't really know her that well, but she seems nice enough, good enough for Adam. So good.
Yeah. She's a good girl.
That's good. That's all you can. That's your only vow.
Like,
Say
even-
Ivy. What else can I say? She's a good girl.
Like, when I left, she finished cooking my food for the week. So,
She's in the kitchen for you. Is that what you're saying?
yes, I told her she didn't have to. I'd finish it when I got home. She said no.
Okay. Did you threaten to backhand her
No,
as
no,
well?
no, no,
oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Just want to set the scene for our viewers. That's all.
Fake news, Eli. Fake news.
Hey, don't say fake news. I'm a credible.
know.
I am a
You're part of the
credible
media now.
I'm a
Fake
credible
news.
local journalist.
That's what they
Okay,
all say.
that's.
Eli is the media. Eli's the enemy.
Oh my gosh. Well, Adam, long story short, I am happy for you. I mean,
Thank
you have made great strides as a man and as a husband, and I know you will make good strides as a father
Thank you.
someday, all things considered. And
Long ways away. Long ways
and I'm
away.
not even joking about this. I love
Thank
you,
you.
buddy, and I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say, life lesson for the viewers out there?
No, I mean, you've made pretty good strides too, being on the TV now. Big TV guy.
Well,
Sheesh.
it's small TV guy, local
Yeah,
news.
one day
and
we'll be
date.
big TV guy.
Maybe.
Do you
Well,
want to call games ever
I would love to call a game if they would have me.
on the Super Bowl? Give me a call right now.
They-
We're gonna send this out to
What?
all the broadcast networks.
I have to react to something. I don't know what
We're gonna find a video.
No, we're not going to
Can,
find a video.
can you
We're-
splice this up?
we're gonna-
find a video for
we're-
Eli to call.
We're not going to find a video. What do you want me to say? Like, just ignore what the commentator's saying and just say my own stuff?
Yeah, just call somebody running down the 50. Let's hear it.
He's down the 50 to the 40. Outside, breaks a tackle. He's got the punter to beat all the way down to the 10-yard line. There he is. Touchdown.
Let's go.
And I'm just
That
making this
cuts
up
the
on the
lead
spot.
for the Toledo Mud or Toledo.
Cuts the lead to 35. And that's that. Adam, I'll give us a life lesson. It doesn't matter where you start in life. I'll say that. It doesn't matter if you get bullied by a Mexican in 3rd grade. It doesn't matter if you confuse a windmill for the plains of Africa. It doesn't matter.
Wait, well, you were talking about the plains of Africa?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking like the plains out in the Midwest plains.
I don't know what it was. I just know it was like an open field, but I saw one windmill and I was like, hey, I know what that is. Anyways.
Now I see why they gave
Now
you
you
so
see-
many
yeah,
looks.
they
Like,
gave-
there's a line in the picture.
gave me a
Eli's like, that's right down the road.
Yeah, right down the road. Anyways, doesn't matter where you start. Doesn't matter if you get bullied senselessly by your 6th grade class via the word of the day warm up in your English class.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you don't go to college and decide to be a trade union worker. You will find a way, and God has a plan for you. Can I get an
Absolutely.
amen?
Amen. And if you need a job, we're hiring. Little plug.
There we go.
Little plug there.
Thank you for watching. I'm No Genius. I've been Eli. This has been my good friend Adam McManus.
See you guys.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you in 3 months.
Everybody loves